He burst onto the scene with a booming serve and a forehand that could melt steel. Mark Philippoussis, the charismatic Scud Stud, seemed destined for tennis greatness. But the path to the top was littered with distractions, injuries, a high-profile social life, and the relentless pressure of expectations threatened to derail his promising career. Today, we explore the untold story of a player whose immense talent was often overshadowed by the headlines. The tennis world first caught a glimpse of Mark Philippoussis' prodigious talent in his junior years. His powerful serve, capable of reaching blistering speeds, and his aggressive baseline game set him apart from his peers. It wasn't long before he transitioned to the professional circuit, where his early success hinted at a future filled with Grand Slam titles and accolades. Philippoussis' game was a spectacle to behold. His booming serve, aptly nicknamed the Scud, left opponents scrambling and often demoralized. His powerful ground strokes, particularly his ferocious forehand, could penetrate even the most resolute defenses. He possessed the raw talent and physical attributes to dominate the sport. However, as Philippoussis' star rose, so did the media's fascination with his off-court persona. His striking good looks, coupled with his outgoing personality, made him a magnet for attention. The tabloids dubbed him the Scud Stud, a moniker that captured both his on-court firepower and his off-court charisma. He became a fixture in gossip columns, his romantic relationships and social exploits often overshadowing his tennis achievements. The Scud Stud persona, while initially boosting Philippoussis' popularity, ultimately proved to be a double-edged sword. It brought him fame and lucrative endorsements, but it also created distractions and fueled expectations that he struggled to live up to. The constant media scrutiny and the pressure to maintain his image took a toll on his focus and dedication to the sport. While Philippoussis continued to achieve notable victories, his inconsistency and susceptibility to injuries raised questions about his commitment. The Scud Stud persona, once a symbol of his youthful exuberance, gradually became a burden, a reminder of the untapped potential that seemed to be slipping away. The early promise of a Grand Slam champion was slowly overshadowed by the allure of the celebrity lifestyle, leaving many to wonder what could have been had Philippoussis prioritized his tennis career above all else. The pinnacle of Mark Philippoussis' career was undoubtedly his appearance in the 2003 Wimbledon final, a moment that held the promise of fulfilling his Grand Slam dreams. However, this defining moment was preceded by two heart-wrenching near misses that left an indelible mark on his journey. In 1998, a young and fearless Philippoussis stormed into the U.S. Open final, his powerful serve and aggressive play captivating the New York crowd. He faced the legendary Pete Sampras, a seven-time Grand Slam champion at the peak of his powers. Philippoussis fought valiantly, but Sampras's experience and precision proved too much, and the Australian fell in straight sets. The loss was a bitter pill to swallow, a reminder of the fine line between triumph and heartbreak on the biggest stage. 5 years later, Philippoussis found himself on the cusp of glory once again, this time at the hallowed grounds of Wimbledon. He had navigated a challenging draw, his booming serve and newfound maturity carrying him to the final. The stage was set for a showdown with a rising star, Roger Federer. The match was a thrilling contest, showcasing Philippoussis' immense power and Federer's elegant shot-making. However, it was the Swiss maestro who ultimately prevailed, claiming his first Grand Slam title in straight sets. The Wimbledon final, while a painful defeat, also showcased Philippoussis' fighting spirit and resilience. He had pushed Federer to the limit, earning the respect of fans and pundits alike. But the loss also highlighted the elusive nature of Grand Slam success, the fine margins that separate champions from contenders. These near misses, the U.S. Open final and the Wimbledon final, became defining moments in Philippoussis' career. They served as both a source of pride and a reminder of what could have been. They fueled the debate about his unfulfilled potential, leaving fans and commentators to ponder whether he could have achieved even greater heights had circumstances been different. The Grand Slam near misses, particularly the Wimbledon final, remain etched in the memories of tennis enthusiasts, a bittersweet chapter in the story of a player who tantalized with his talent but ultimately fell short of the ultimate prize. Throughout his career, Mark Philippoussis battled a relentless series of injuries that hampered his progress and disrupted his rhythm. Knee problems, shoulder ailments, and various other physical setbacks plagued him, forcing him to withdraw from tournaments and spend countless hours in rehabilitation. These injuries not only impacted his physical well-being, but also took a toll on his mental state, leading to frustration and a loss of confidence. The constant struggle to regain fitness and form made it difficult for Philippoussis to maintain consistency, hindering his ability to climb the rankings and fulfill his immense potential. Mark Philippoussis' off-court life was often as captivating as his on-court exploits, but it also became a source of controversy and distraction that arguably hindered his tennis career. The Scud Stud persona, fueled by his good looks and charismatic personality, attracted significant media attention and opened doors to a glamorous world of celebrity and high-profile relationships. Philippoussis' dating life became tabloid fodder, with his romantic liaisons with models, actresses, and pop stars making headlines around the world. He was often spotted at parties, fashion shows, and red carpet events, living a life more akin to a Hollywood celebrity than a professional athlete. While this playboy lifestyle brought him fame and fortune, it also raised concerns about his priorities and commitment to tennis. Critics argued that his focus was divided, that the allure of the social scene was detracting from his training and preparation. The constant media scrutiny and the pressure to maintain his image added another layer of complexity to his already challenging career. The impact of these off-court distractions was evident in Philippoussis' inconsistent performances. He struggled to maintain a consistent training regimen and often appeared mentally fatigued during matches. His ranking fluctuated, and his inability to string together a series of impressive results fueled speculation that his priorities lay elsewhere. Despite the criticisms, Philippoussis remained unapologetic about his lifestyle choices. He argued that he was simply enjoying his life and that his off-court activities didn't necessarily impact his tennis. However, the reality was that his talent and potential were often overshadowed by the headlines about his personal life. The Playboy label, once a source of amusement, gradually became a burden, a reminder of the missed opportunities and the unfulfilled promise. It's impossible to say definitively whether Philippoussis would have achieved greater success had he adopted a more disciplined approach. But his story serves as a cautionary tale about the perils of fame and the importance of maintaining focus in a demanding sport like tennis. Mark Philippoussis' career is a poignant reminder of unfulfilled potential. Blessed with prodigious talent and a game tailor-made for success, he tantalized fans with glimpses of greatness, but ultimately fell short of the lofty expectations placed upon him. His 2 Grand Slam final appearances, while commendable achievements, also serve as reminders of the titles that eluded him. Injuries, inconsistency, and the distractions of his off-court life all played a role in preventing Philippoussis from reaching his full potential. He will forever be remembered as a player who could have been so much more, a what-if story that leaves fans and pundits pondering the possibilities. Despite the unfulfilled potential, Philippoussis' legacy is not entirely defined by his shortcomings. He remains an iconic figure in Australian tennis, his powerful serve and aggressive style inspiring a generation of players. His Davis Cup victories and memorable Grand Slam runs will always hold a special place in the hearts of Australian fans. Moreover, his story serves as a valuable lesson for aspiring athletes. It highlights the importance of dedication, focus, and resilience in the face of adversity. Philippoussis' career, while marked by missed opportunities, also showcases the human side of professional sports, reminding us that even the most talented individuals can struggle to navigate the complexities of fame and expectation. Mark Philippoussis, a player whose career was a roller coaster of highs and lows, triumphs and tribulations. Do you think he could have achieved more? Was his talent truly squandered? Share your thoughts in the comments, and let's spark a conversation about this enigmatic figure in Australian tennis. And while you're at it, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more captivating tennis stories.